fee be published in advance of the meeting. So whatever we publish would be the fee that would be
all
up
that
for
we
consideration.
could consider.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, Supervisor Gleason.
So why can't we change that now? I don't understand what your answer to Supervisor Scrivener, I didn't quite understand that.
Supervisor Gleason, through the chair, we could make different changes now at this meeting and publish those changes for the next meeting.
I think that was Supervisor Scrivener's question.
He was.
Yeah, that was, and the question occurred to me while I'm sitting here listening to the presentation, if I may, Mr. Chairman. So if we're coming back every 3 years, then maybe that isn't as important. But I'm looking at a 12% increase over 3 years, and so clearly these services have been subsidized by other funds of the fire department, and that's why you're wanting to increase the fees. So the fees for service are not being subsidized by money that would go to staffing fire stations or buying equipment that needs to be replaced, et cetera. And so it's just thinking about how much year to year are we subsidizing the fees. So do we come back more frequently to revisit them, or do we look at putting in some kind of escalator for increases in cost, CPI, I wanted to raise the question if that would make sense. Maybe would you be able to bring it back with the option of including that, Mr. Van Wyk, if we say that, or it would have to be published with that CPI as part of it? I guess we could always take that part out. Remove that part. Because I'm not sure exactly what that is going to look like, and when are we coming back on this, and what is this? What are we setting the hearing date for?
October 22nd.
Okay, so about a month, all right.
If I could jump in. The California Government Code at section 66016 states that the legislative body may establish a reasonable annual charge, and that is based on an analysis of what is a reasonable charge for the services. And I don't know that the establishment of a reasonable charge for the services can be tied to a CPI.
Chairman Scrivener.
But you also don't know that it can't.
Sitting here today, my legal advice is that it needs to be based on the reasonable cost for providing such services.
So then it has to be, it's better if it's reevaluated than over a series of years and then brought back. Okay.
That's correct.
That was it. I mean, that was really my question. So as I asked it, I was thinking in my head, okay, how exactly would that work? How would you calculate it? And so I think that probably it's best for us, at least at this point, just to move forward with what the original recommendation is to set the hearing, and then maybe we can look at that in the future and see if we do determine that it might make sense. So,
Mr. Olson, did you want to get in on that?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, I just wanted to let you all know that the CAO's office is in strong support of what the chief is doing here.
All right, thank you for that. Did we get a motion yet? We did. We got a motion in a second. Please cast your votes.
The motion is approved. All ayes.
Thank you. I think that takes us to the end of the morning's agenda. I just need a motion to adjourn to closed session. And without objection, we're adjourned. Thank you.